It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Good morning, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live from the Soul Studios here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, and I'm glad you were able to join me today. As always, if you're joining me live on YouTube, make sure you chime in so we can see that you're out there. Looks like we got a great group going on with us today. If you see me look to my left, it's because I'm looking at the screen that sees all of your comments, so it's good to see that you're all out there. It looks like most of you are having similar to weather as to what we got going on here in Pleasant Grove today. A little rainy, overcast. It was snowing this morning when I came in. So it's just springtime. Give it a couple days and it's going to be warm and beautiful again. But for now, we're just going to have to ride it out a little bit, right? That's how it goes. As always, we like to give you guys a little bit of soul swag for joining us and taking time out of your week to be with us. And wanted to show you what we got going on today. First off, my kids, I have a bunch of these at my house now because my kids keep stealing the one I use. I like to use it when I go on jogs or hikes or travel or whatever, just kind of keep everything in one spot. And that's these fantastic little bags. Growing up, we all would call them fanny packs. Now we call them crossbody bags. But guys, these things are so slick and easy. And it's cool for guys to use them now too. And it looks like we even put some goodies in here for you. So we got the crossbody bag as one of the things we're giving away today. Nice little Soul branded logo there. We've also got, it's that time of year. If you have kids in high school sports, you know that they've got baseball going on right now. We've got soccer going on, lacrosse. All the springtime sports are in full swing, which means you're going to be sitting outside watching them. And we'll hook you up with a nice little stadium blanket. It comes compact. You can zip it into itself. Unzip it. You can just sit on it like this, put it over your leg, keep you warm. It seems like, and track as well, Rebecca says. It seems like as soon as the sun starts going down, it gets cold no matter where you're at this time of year. So we got this hooked up for you as well. And last but not least, we have a mystery box with a goodie inside of there as well. This is actually the correct item that's in there. Sometimes we slam it full of other swag items. This one is the original. So good stuff going on there as well. And as always, we'll hook you guys up. Those that are on live, we'll put your name in a bucket. And then those who have participated in our SN sweeps this past week, posting about really, it's kind of testimonials is really what we're seeing on social media. And it's not like a testimonial like, hey, this changed my life or whatever. It's just like how I use this, why I use this. That's telling people that you like it, right? Which is a testimonial. So we love to see that. Let everybody know all about it, right? And so we got all those that participated in social media stuff in this little bucket of fun itself. And we'll get you hooked up as well. Sound good? Christy Malone says she always forgets SN sweeps. Man, just make it part of your thing, guys. Everybody post, hashtag us in SN Sweeps. We'll get you taken care of. Sound good? And as always, we'd love to start this off with just recognizing those who have invited people to join the Soul family recently. This week, we're doing a little spin on it. We call it rock and roll because the enroll part is bringing new people into the Soul family. This week, we wanted to focus on those that are bringing people in via the trial pack, the trial box, right? It's just such a slick and easy way. We've talked about it 100 times, but man, it's so easy to get people on these to try the products. And so we've got our top 10 coming from those who have sold the most of these and enrolled the most people with them over the past week, starting on the 18th, ending yesterday. And here we go, coming in at number 10, we got Maria Balderas. Well done. We got Margaretha Cohen coming in at 9. At number 8, we got Laura Newby. At number 7, Gianna Serrett. At number 6, Jody Carlton. Rounding out our top 5, we've got Anita Carpenter. We've got Erica Sanchez coming in at 4. At number 3, we've got Martina Canali. And our top 2, Oneli Hernandez. And number 1 for the past week, averaging pretty much 1 per day, Chris Hedrick over in Kansas. Well done, Chris. It's fun to see you guys continue to sign people up and invite them to Soul Family. As we've talked about, so easy to do with these trial packs. The price point's fantastic. We get to try all of our top drinks. And here's what I love so much about it. Every time you sell one, you automatically get $10, right? But then when they try the products and they love them and they purchase a package or purchase the products on that second order counts as an enrollment order. And so you get 35% back in a Soul Quick commission on that. So you're making money hand over fist with these things. $10 for the trial box, 35% of whatever they order on that second order. And guys, it's just such a slick, easy way to do this, super duplicatable. The system is fantastic. So keep using it, keep signing people up. You're going to see great things happen. By way of just announcement, though, and for your own information, as far as enrollments going forward, so these aren't counting the trial boxes because that considers a member trial box. The member enrollment or specialist enrollment, average order size this past week was $202.77. So we're still up over $200. Take 35% of that. That's a pretty good little hit into the old bank account there for you. A nice little plus in there for you. So it's good stuff to see. And we love seeing that stuff. As Nicole says, we love focusing on the trial packs. It's just so easy, right? So easy. Let everybody try it. And we got some good things going on there. And then when they try it, you get testimonials like this one right here. It says, the Soul Naturals products have helped me in so many ways in my overall health and well-being. These products are absolutely amazing, and I have a soul specialist that helps me decide which products are best for me. Now, how does a soul specialist help somebody decide what products are best for them? They send them a link for the stress resiliency quiz. They can take it, they can find out where they're at with their stress resiliency, how they're feeling, how everything's going on, and then at the very end of it, what does it do? Tells you which products are going to help you out. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to know anything about the products, in fact, because the algorithm and the quiz does it for them. And so they're able to really take control of their own health and figure out what they need on their own. And that's really what this is all about, right? No one wants to hold hands the whole time. No one has time for that. So let's make sure we just put ourselves in a great position and can help people move forward. And then we get a lot more of these type of testimonials. On top of that, the SN sweeps. That what we're seeing, like I mentioned before, they're basically just a testimonial telling you about how much they love the product. And we got two great ones we want to show you today as well. And here we go with our first one coming from Kristen Brunius over in Indiana. Here we go. Quote says, I feel so bloated, I have no energy, my skin is so dull. I'm so anxious. She's doing this, if you're not watching, she's making this up. It's so vital. I hate veggies, it says. You need this green drink then. Decreases bloating, elevates mood, lifts energy, vitamins, minerals, and more. Comment me to try it for 3 days, right? I love it. And then in the caption on the side, it says, you need this green drink. This green drink decreases bloating, helps eliminate toxins, boosts your mood, helps you maintain energy throughout the day, and helps you glow inside and out. Comment me in the link to try for 3 days. And she uses great hashtags there. Super easy, super well done. We love it, right? We also have another one coming in from Satinka. It says, choosing ways to improve your wellness doesn't need to be complicated. Sticking to something easy and sustainable with a healthy ad creates a domino effect for other healthy choices, especially when you can improve your mood. Creating a huge list of don't do brings out the monsters. Until the pressure and stress is too great, we say forget it, or what other expletive you choose, right? When is the last time you took a step in a direction that helps you? Try adding Soul. Easy to add your day and improves your mind body. Everyone starts somewhere. Might as well start with a trial variety pack. 14 adaptogens, SN sweeps, right? I'm rooting for you. Send me a message or share this with someone you want to help, right? And then we have a little animation there of her opening up the trial box. Such clean, easy, beautiful marketing. It's so great. So easy to do, guys. If you're not using social media, I think this is a great opportunity for you to start figuring it out. We're showing these each week too to give you some ideas of things that you can do as well. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. You easily could do something just like this, right? And it's such an easy thing to do. And we love to see the effect that's having. It's really getting the word of soul out there, which is such a key thing. Now, as I was preparing for this Monday morning talking success, I reflected on a tournament that we put together these last couple weeks for youth in my area. We wanted to give them an opportunity to get together with their friends and play a little bit of volleyball. It's still a little mucky outside. We're never sure what the weather's going to do for us, so we decided to hold a volleyball tournament inside some of our local churches here. Invited all the local youth out to come participate. And it was such a cool thing to see how this all worked out. First off, we gave them plenty of time to know what was happening. We posted, we even have a website that we put together to let everybody know that we were doing this. We gave them months of notice for a couple of reasons. One, people like to get busy, and so we were able to do that so they could put it on their calendar. And then number two, if they felt like they needed to reach out and invite people, they could do that as well. And if they wanted to practice a little bit beforehand, by all means, let's make sure this happens, right? So they get back with us, they let us know how many teams are going to be participating. We put together a schedule for them and let them all come out to participate and be a part of what we have going on. And then it was really interesting how it all came together. And I think it's really applicable to what we're doing here in Soul. You started having people show up. And they started playing around a little bit, warming up before the game started. And then they looked around and noticed that some of the people they wanted to be on their team weren't there. And so what did they start doing? Everybody paused for a minute and pulled out their phone and started texting people. Hey, where are you? We need you. Get over here as quick as possible. We want you to come be with us, right? And there was a really interesting, there was kind of three separate groups. We had the group of people that wanted to be there. They showed up, they were excited, they wanted to be there, they were excited. Then you had the group of kids that were kind of forced to be there by either their parents or somebody else. And they weren't going to have fun regardless, because they already made up their mind. There is nothing that is going to let them have a good time, because they already told everybody how stupid it was going to be, how they're not interested. And by golly, there is nothing you can do to prove to them that this is going to be fun or have a good time. And then the last group, this was my favorite group to watch. This was the group that I'm sure was kind of watching on the sidelines, seeing everything come out. They heard about the event. They knew that it was happening, but what they were waiting for was that personal invite. And that's what happened. People got there, they realized they weren't there, they reached back out. Hey, did you forget? We're having this right now. It's starting in 30 minutes. Can you please come? We really want you to come and be on our team. And so all of a sudden, these youth started showing up in droves. Why? Because they were wanted, right? And here's the interesting thing I found about it. A lot of these kids, when they came, volleyball is one of those sports that you don't just like naturally go play. You don't go in your backyard and like just start hitting a volleyball around by yourself like you could with a basketball or maybe a soccer ball or something like that. And so it's a little awkward for some of them. They weren't super confident, but as soon as they had even the littlest bit of success, right? At first, maybe a kid swung and tried to hit the ball and they hit it out of bounds. But everyone's like, hey, good job, you hit it, nice job. Hey, just straighten it out next time, you got this. Right? With the serves. Hey, good serve. Nice job. You got this. You can do this. As soon as somebody scored a point, man, the place went nuts, right? Everybody's so excited to see that individual score their first point. And then the person was just so excited. That kid was like, man, they could have conquered anything at that point, right? They had a team behind them. They were excited. They were seeing just a little bit of success. And they were able to use that as momentum to keep moving forward, to try harder. And that's what you saw, right? When they first came out, they kind of were standing around, they're apprehensive, they're not sure what to do, not really talking to anybody, not really doing anything. If the ball came to them, they'd give a half-hearted effort to hit it. But once they started seeing even just a little bit of success, man, now they're in the game, right? They're reaching out, they're trying to hit it, they're giving everybody else high fives, they're cheering on their other teammates, and everybody becomes alive. I think you can kind of see where I'm going with this. With Soul. There's so many different aspects we can look at with this. First off, letting people know in advance that you have anything going on is going to be key. There's a lot of people who are going to be on the sidelines just watching and waiting. They've heard about this thing that you're doing. They've seen some testimonials. They see some changes in yourself. They're wondering what this is, what this car that's driving by with a Soul logo on it is. And they're going, man, could I do that? Like, is that something I could do? And they're just kind of waiting for that personal invite for you to reach out and say, hey, come be a part of this. It's easy. It's fun. Just do this. We got a great team. Just come be a part of this. We're going to love having it. And then the apprehension, of course, that they have is, I don't know if I can do this. I've never done this before. I've tried it before and I didn't do well, right? Man, it looks like everybody's doing way better than me. Can I really do this? And then as soon as they start getting just a little bit of success, they sell that first trial pack, right? And all of a sudden, everybody comes on board. Hey, congratulations. That is so awesome. You're killing it. Keep going. You can do this. And you can just see the confidence in them start to swell. And it gives them really confidence and opportunity to keep moving forward and doing more of that, right? And then what do we see as well? We see the kids or the people that we try to bring into our organization that have no desire to be there. They tell you, listen, I'll do it. I'll come. But man, I have no desire to do this. I don't have the time. I'm not interested. I'm doing other things, or I've tried this before. I hate it. I'm not going to do it. And what are they going to do? Sometimes you'll be able to get them in the game, right? And they're going to sit there and they're not going to try, and they're not going to put any effort into it at all. And it's going to drive you and your team crazy, right? Because something easy is going to come along. They're not going to try at all. They're not going to put any effort into it. And you're like, man, after a while, why do we even have this person come? It would be better if they actually weren't here, right? If they're going to have a bad attitude, why are we putting up with this, right? And so maybe you put them on the sideline, let them sit on the bench for a little bit till they decide they want to be a part of this and come back in, right? You can talk, a lot of people can talk people into almost anything, but it's just no fun unless they really want to be there, right? And then you have the third group of people, as I mentioned before, the ones that are just excited, want to be there, let's go. They see you, they know you, they want to be a part of what you got going on, and they're excited. And they themselves can bring a lot of people in as well. And they don't even have to necessarily be a specialist to do this, right? We all have members in our organizations that have great experiences, right? They've played volleyball before, so to speak, right? They've tried soul before. They've had great experiences with it. And they're willing to share and invite and do fun things with it. And man, soul has made that so easy now, right? Because everybody has a share the wealth code, even members. They can share it. They can earn soul rewards off of it. They can share trial boxes and packs and all the different things that they want to do. And man, it just brings people into that soul family and let them get a part of the game again, right? So it's just fun to see. I think when we're looking in our lives, we can find different scenarios that we're in and we're like, man, this really applies to what I got going on here. And you can learn from it and then put yourself in a position to really grow from that. And that's what I love to see, right? Liddy says, people will come and join just because you invited them and they want to make you happy. So take advantage of that and invite as many as you can personally. The rest will happen with what they hear, right? Rachel says, really anyone can share soul. If you love it, then your love will show for others, right? Tanya says, I think all of us here are great encouragers and cheerleaders. Absolutely, right? And that's what we're looking for. Osvaldo says, personal invite is the master key. It can open all doors to great things, right? Valerie says, personal invite, love it. It happens. It matters to people to be wanted. Absolutely, right? And that's what we're really seeing. As Terry says, sometimes all you need is an invitation. And you get that personal invitation, not this group massive text to everybody. Because a lot of these kids, they had that, right? They're all in a group text. They've seen the invite online. And they're like, they still are just sitting there waiting by their phone going, God, I sure hope they send me that text and tell me that I personally am needed and wanted. And as soon as they did that, man, here they come a-running and wanted to be a part of that, right? And just because we get older doesn't mean that changes. We all still want to be wanted and included and part of this, especially when people have been watching for a really long time, seeing what you've been doing on social media. They're like, man, they're just always so positive. He or she makes such great posts. It looks like they're having some fun events. Man, I wonder if I could do that too. And they're just waiting for that personal invite. So keep reaching out. Let everybody know that they can be a part of this and get them going. And you're going to see some great things happen because of that, right? I love it. Good stuff. Man, let's give you guys some free stuff and get you on your way today, right? We love to be quick hitters here. Make sure you hear what you need to hear and get going. So we got the 3 things, as I mentioned before, that we're giving away. The bleacher blanket, crossbody bag. We've got the mystery box as well. We're going to start with our SN Sweeps people in our little bucket of fun. As you can see, significant size difference, mostly because I don't have another big one. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to give away the crossbody bag to our SN Sweeps people. Another cool thing when you get this stuff, post it on social media. Let people see that you got this, right? Lisa says, and we love free stuff. That is a common denominator in the Soul family, right? We love the free stuff. We love to participate and be part of this, wear the Soul swag, and we'll get you taken care of, right? And the winner of the crossbody bag this past week is Cassie Albinson. Cassie, yes, you got yourself the crossbody bag. You are the winner. I'm going to put that right there so we don't forget you. We're going to get that sent out today. Next up, we got the bleacher bag, blankets. We're going to go with those on live with us today. And here we go. Mix it up a little bit. People are feeling lucky. And here we go. Oh, those 2 stuck together. The winner of this one is Maria Pantoja. Maria, you've got yourself this fantastic bleacher blanket. Get you taken care of. And last but not least, the mystery box. Here we go. Let's see who else is feeling lucky today. Mix it up. You can hear that. It's right underneath the microphone, so I know you can hear that, right? We got Lisa Manchester. Lisa Manchester, you've got yourself our little mystery container here. Make sure you guys open up those on your favorite social media and let everybody know what you got going on. So good to have you with us today. We hope you guys have a fantastic week. We got about a little over a week left of the month. So make sure you're reaching out to everybody and letting them know that we got some great things going on. Get those trial packs out there. Let people try it. We've got great results with people ordering after they try the trial box. They're getting results in just those easy 15 different drink packets. They're feeling different. They're acting different. They love it, and they're ordering after that. So it's a great way to do it. As always, keep sharing soul. We sure love you guys, and we'll see you again next week.